Hello guys, Crispy, welcome back to another video. Today my friends, I'm gonna be testing the GTX 1660 Ti in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 Warzone, which is of course the Battle Royale mode of this game. We're running the latest drivers here, optimized for this game mode as well. This is the Zotac AMP edition, comes a little bit overclocked out of the box, as you can see over here. It's been running at 98-99% usage over here, and the clock speeds are sitting between 1935 to 1950 megahertz. Of course, we're running the usual Ryzen 7 3700X and 16 gigs of RAM. You don't need these specs, not while on this GPU. I think a Ryzen 5 2600 will be absolutely fine. We're gonna be playing here today at 1080p as well as 1440p using the low settings, which are these right here. These two settings are enabled because they do provide us with a couple of more FPS. We're using high textures here because it makes the game look a lot better and it runs pretty much the same as very low. So yeah, take a look at this. These are the low settings, and we're also gonna be testing, of course, the high settings. Let's go. And here we go, my friends. We're in the most heavy cutscene in the entire game. This is where your FPS will tank down. Of course, it's not gameplay, so you're fine even if you drop from 60 right here. And here we go. We're in the plane getting really good FPS so far. I am impressed by the performance of the 1660 Ti right here. Let's go to the train station. I think that's a good place here for us to drop. We got a little forest around there, and then we're gonna go to the hospital, and then we're gonna go to downtown, and yeah, let's do this, okay? We're probably gonna die like right away anyway, so I'm making plans for nothing here. A little bit of money here. By the way, I'm playing solos versus squads, of course, because the game doesn't really have any solo mode, and yeah, that's definitely what I wanted. A pistol, another pistol. Right, guys, this is not looking good. We don't really have good guns yet, and let's start counting the FPS. Totally forgot about that as well. We got the Scar Age over here, pretty damn good. I like this weapon a lot. And okay, so as you can see right here, at least we're getting similar FPS to what we got with the RX 580, despite this GPU supposedly being very good compared to the 580, like 30% faster or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of impressive that it's getting pretty similar FPS to that GPU. The RX 500 series GPUs from AMD are definitely doing a fantastic job of running this game over here, so I am impressed by that. The 580 I think got like 125 FPS on average using the same settings as this one. Of course, we didn't really drop right here, we dropped in downtown, so we're gonna make our way to there and compare our FPS there. But so far, this one's actually kind of in the realm of the RX 580, you know. It's getting a bit more FPS right now, but yeah, it's kind of a similar experience. It doesn't really reach 144 Hertz or FPS here, so you can't really take advantage or fully take advantage of a 144 Hertz monitor. Of course, the gameplay is still very smooth, obviously, and there's no stuttering to speak of, which is of course what you want to see in any game. Low settings at 1080p, I'd probably play like this using this GPU because of course if you have a 144 Hertz monitor, it's gonna be a really smooth experience. And yeah, I think playing with 100 plus FPS at pretty much all times with our 1% lows at 96 right now is definitely what you should aim for if you have a card like this and a high refresh rate monitor. Of course, I would recommend you to get something like an RX 590 or GTX 1660 Super if you want to get these kinds of frame rates right here, or even the 580 if you feel like you want to spend a little bit less money. By the way, guys, don't buy the 1660 Ti, buy the 1660 Super because it performs pretty much the same. So if you're interested in that card as well, yeah, you can rest assured that it will run this game absolutely fine. It will get only like 5% slower FPS than this one, but if you overclock the GTX 1660 Super, it will run absolutely the same as this one here. Oh my gosh, I missed that. Okay, 2560 by 1440 is our resolution right now. Everything else is still the same here, still using the texture resolution on high, everything else disabled or in the low settings, and these two shadows enabled. Caches, what the heck, Chris? Come on. Alright, let's go. yeah, guys, you know what? This is like very close to what we got with the RX 580, if I remember correctly. So it's very impressive that the 580 is able to get these FPS here in Call of Duty Warzone. I think this one gets like 5 to 10 more FPS on average, but it's still a very close experience. The 580 didn't really drop from 60 FPS as well here in this game at 1440p low settings. Oh boy. Okay, oh my gosh, guys. Oh, come on, man. Okay, we're in the gulag here, where you fight another person here and to get back into the game. So hopefully we will be able to get this. Alright, M1911, let's do this, guys. Oh my gosh, okay. Where's the other one? Okay, he's not here. There he is. Okay, come on. God, missed everything there. Come on. Oh, what the heck? Okay, I got him. Nice, very good. Okay, let's get back into the action here. Alright, so as you can see, it doesn't really drop from 60 even when you're dropping. Let's go to downtown once again. I think it's this city over here, probably. Yeah. Alright, we got throwing knives here. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I only got the pistol now, guys. This is bad. Oh boy, okay. We really did have kind of very decent weapons earlier before we died. That's a shame, you know. We got the MP5, I think, all kitted out, as well as the other AR, which I don't really know the name of. But you know what, guys? This is a very good XP. Come on, man. Oh my god. Okay, what should we do now? Alright, please. I just want to get out of here, please. Let me leave, guys. Oh my gosh, my guy's tired as well. I can't really double sprint right now. God damn it. You know what, guys? If you're wondering why the RX 580 was getting a similar FPS to this one, it's because this game runs in the DirectX 12 API, which of course runs a lot better in AMD GPUs and Nvidia GPUs. And these newer GPUs from Nvidia are actually supposed to run in DirectX 12 fairly well here as well. But I've seen the 1650 Super, for example, compared to the GTX 1060, they were getting pretty much the same FPS, so I don't think the Turing architecture is still very well optimized to run Call of Duty Warzone over here with this DirectX 12 API. Oh my gosh, okay, that wasn't the guy, it was just a supply drop. Right, guys, so I think that's been it for 1440p low settings. Our average FPS are a bit better than the RX 580, in fact. That's probably because of the gulag as well. It increased our FPS by a little bit maybe, but yeah, we're touching the 100s. I don't think we touched the 100s at this resolution with that GPU, but still, it performed quite admirably, almost matching the GTX 1660 Ti here, so that's insane to think about. But of course, yeah, this video is about the 1660 Ti, and it is running very well. If you want to play at 1440p, you can do so without a problem. And here we go. Now we're at 1080p once again with the high settings. Everything is maxed out over here, as you can see, except for, of course, the DirectX ray tracing. This is not an RTX card, and the ray tracing here in this game is only the shadows that are ray traced, so it's not really a big difference anyways. The anti-aliasing is not maxed out because in Filmic SMA82X I feel like everything gets too blurry, and everything else over here is disabled because I don't like those effects. Wow, look at this. The lightning now looks amazing here in this game at 1080p high settings. So we're still getting like 100 FPS here, so that's really good. Of course, if you want to max out this game at 1080p and still retain a decent-ish high refresh rate experience, because you can still feel the difference between like 100 FPS and 60 FPS, you can definitely do it here with the 1660 Ti or 1660 Super. I think the RX 590 should actually outperform this card in this game after seeing those results from the RX 580, of course, but I'm gonna shut up with that right now. You guys already know everything about it at this point. I haven't talked about anything else here. So okay, running around downtown over here, around 100 FPS, I would say. That's really good, of course. I just hope I don't die right away, but we're gonna go with this one, this Car Age. Really like this weapon, as I told you. Just keep on moving, keep on running around, watching the FPS. Our 1% lows are in the 70s, series, which is, I'm not really sure. I don't remember how the 580 did here at high settings, so I'm not going to comment on that. But yeah, this is a good experience nonetheless. This is a very intensive game as well, but I don't feel like it's not well optimized, you know. The game has very good graphics. Of course, the map is completely huge, and you got 150 players at once in a match. So I think, yeah, it only gets like 20 less FPS or 10 to 20 less FPS than the multiplayer modes and multiplayer maps. So it's kind of impressive, the optimization in this one, in my opinion at least. Can we spot people here? Probably this is not a good idea for me to be running around the rooftops over here, but okay, I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't really care. Can we jump? Oh my gosh, why can't I jump there always? God damn it. They should make a vaulting system when you jump, actually, in this game. Kind of like PUBG. I think PUBG has a pretty decent, although a little bit clunky one, but it works. I think the FPS are very, very consistent over here. You're never gonna drop from like 70 FPS at 1080p high settings. And yeah, if you do have a high refresh rate, 1080p monitor, or even a normal 60Hz, 75Hz 1080p monitor, you're gonna have tons of fun with this GPU. And you only need, again, a Ryzen 5 2600 to achieve these frame rates that you're seeing right now. So that's also very nice to see, because that's of course a very cheap CPU nowadays. 6 cores, 12 threads for like 120 bucks. That's a mad deal. So 107 FPS average and 78 FPS 1% low is really good here. I think these are the results that we got, for example, with the 1650 Super and 1066 GB at 1080p low settings instead of course high settings at 1080p here with the 1660 Ti. Alright guys, 1440p now with the high settings across the board. I didn't touch anything over here, only the resolution. What the heck is this? This is kind of annoying, this sound. Oh, it's this thing. Alright, no more sound. Okay, so over here, it's kind of impressive. We're still getting really good FPS. And over here, it's getting down into the 60s. I think the 580 here at these settings. Got him. We should go now. We should go. Oh my gosh. His squad mates are coming, probably. With the 580, we did drop into like the mid 50s or low 50s sometimes at these settings. This one doesn't really seem to be dropping below 60 yet, but of course it's kind of soon still in the life of the benchmark, if that's a thing even. But yeah, okay, let's keep on moving here. I think we kind of touched like 60 already, 62 right there. Yeah, I think the 580 got like 5 to 10 less FPS only, which is of course amazing, because that GPU costs way less than this one, like what, 100 bucks less than the Ti and like 60 bucks less than the Super. So that's a considerable difference, I would say. If you are on the budget, I definitely recommend the RX 580 for a budget PC here in 2020. It's amazing. It's not really a budget card, to be honest. It can play all of the games at 1080p high settings without a single issue at 60 plus FPS, and even venture into some 1440p gaming. This one, however, or the 1660 Super, can do 60 plus FPS at pretty much all times at 1440p high settings in Call of Duty Warzone, which is incredible as well. So if you have a 1440p monitor at 60 Hz, this is an absolutely killer experience. Alright, so 61 right there. Yeah, it's very close to that 60 FPS mark, but it doesn't really drop from 60, at least it didn't yet, so not that I've seen so far. 60 flat right there. Oh boy, we're very close to those 59 FPS, but it doesn't seem like the 58. Alright guys, so it drops from 60 sometimes, but it's not too bad. It's like only 1% of the time or 2% of the time. You're not really gonna notice it anyways. Oh my gosh, that was so fast, cracking my armor. Dude, how the heck? Alright, what the heck is this weapon? Oh, he has one of those, like, really good weapons from the loadouts, I think. Alright, we're just spectating this guy over here just to see the FPS in the gulag. I think it's important as well for you to know what kind of FPS you're gonna get down there while fighting 1v1. So here we go. And look at our averages right now. 69. Amazing. Right, so it seems like you're gonna get around 60 to 70 FPS here in the Gulag as well, so kind of the same experience as in the Battle Royale or in the actual big map, so that's okay, that's pretty good. Look at this guy over here. Oh boy, so both of them that just died. Right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and the 1660 Ti or Super are definitely very suitable to run this game with whatever settings you'd like. I hope to see you in the next one, and as always guys, I love you all. Bye bye.